Hey guys, you most welcome back into this our third video, which is going to be much onto how to start building up an API with the Python itself. Now look, this is it. So I make sure you guys already have a Flask kind of application. If this is going to be confusing to you, I can first remove that. So please, I just have my folder here. Inside our root directory where we have Python itself, I create a folder called tutorial, which I'm going to be creating up my stuff. And this time around, this tutorial I've put inside my here. If you know this confuses you, it's okay. Just drag this there and you should be good to go. And inside there, please just make sure to build up your first application API, which this time around I'm going to first build a simple hello world, and then we dive into looking into how best you're going to start building up the stuff. I'm going to just create a simple folder here, and this folder is just going to be app. I'm going to just create something called app.py. Get let the name be py because that's from Python. And then on the other way, and I also like try you guys to describe for you earlier that make sure that go to pip install for you to install for you the modules you need, like pip install for you Flask. When you hit enter, this should install for you Flask into your whatever. And also maybe also pip install for me py mysql. If maybe later on we're going to use py mysql into application, you should be good to go. And also on the other way around, we should also say pip install for me my SQL. When you hit enter, that should also download for you MySQL, which you should be in a position to use with your XAMPP MySQL, which is down here. So if you have that set, my friends, my brothers, my sisters, please, my uncles and the rest, whoever is watching my videos, please don't forget when you do that, you should be in a complete understanding on how best this is going to be built up, and you should have a complete advanced knowledge on how this is going to be right everything together. I expect you guys to have a complete view on how to understand how to deal with MySQL itself. If you know this is your first video to use the Python of the Flask and also the other way around to use MySQL, please, I have over 27 plus videos on MySQL. I would recommend you guys to go in and check on my video description. And also on the other way around, if you told you happen not to be on chance to do that on my videos, I can also have one class with you online one-on-one for 1 week at only $20 in 1 week. It should be good to complete a MySQL complete video. So the MySQL itself one-on-one. It's just gonna be for $20 only. I'll also share the video description with you on this channel so that you guys get a chance to understand to do it with me. If you're interested, the videos mean that the course is gonna be one-on-one. It's not gonna be a video, it's gonna be me and you to complete MySQL in just 1 week for $20. Now look, when you come back here, we're going to be looking to, I've already shown what download. And the next thing, just to print hello, I'm going to say from Flask, import for me a Flask. The next thing I'm going to do here is to call for any name you want to give, either app, whatever, any name you want to give your application. So mine is going to be app, and I'm going to try to say the app is going to be equal to what known as the name of the application this time around, which is the Flask itself. And I'm trying to pick the main, which is the main name of the application. Get and the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to talk to the app itself that I've tried to borrow from up there, and I'm trying to say please app itself, which I'm trying to call you. I want to pick the route. I want it to route for me, and this time around the role, the name I'm routing is the default name. This calls for the default name. Can be like your domain name or whatever you want to give to your app. And the next you have to define the function itself or the method that you want to call your application to. And mine is going to be hello world. So when this name hello world is called, it should be picking up or returning for me whatever I'm going to pass inside here. And that's what's asked me to pass. What am I passing for it? And because I'm using Python 2, 3 and above, I don't need to be using brackets and then I say hello world or whatever. Since I'm using Python 3, I just need to say hello world, or whatever, or hello, maybe hello world, or whatever I want to pass inside there, or anything that I want to tell the world of mine. And you can, in Python, you can either put semicolon, you can ignore, it's fine with you. And the next thing now here is to just define and call for inside the main function. I'm just going to pass down here because I'm not going to give a condition. I'll just pass there, and here I'm going to just say app dot what known as since I wrote the other side and I'm calling the main, I'm just going to say app dot run because that's what I'm going to be calling. And inside here you can either define debug to be equals to true if you want to pass true, so that each time when debug to be true, or you can just say debug equals to false. It's also fine with you guys. I like debug equals to false. It's also verifying so that it does not show any debug falseness or trueness of or that boolean kind of condition that you want the application to always look onto. And if you try to check around here again back on our Python application, if you try to say Python and then just say maybe it's app for app.py, this definitely is going to give you a chance. And if you try to copy this URL from that default gateway or from that default port of 5000 and you try to run, sorry, and if you try to run it from here, wherever from there, you should find something hello world and you should also see your application is called. And that's it. Please, that's it for this now. Now, on the other way around, what you have to know that the Flask itself, the library Flask that we have here, this library Flask, you get, initiates the application by creating up an instance of the Flask class, you get, into our application that you're trying to use right now here. And it declares the route which you are trying to use down here in the application. And then it defines the function that is executing up. This is the function that's executing up for us when the route is called on run. You get? And that's the code enough to start up building up simple Flask application. So if I just dive in, maybe in the next part of the application, if you like, maybe guys show this is what we have there now. So the next video definitely is going to be building up your simple Flask application as a simple one. Thank you for watching this one. Thank you.